Hello and welcome to the Powerboost meditation. Today, let us experiment with the theme Drop the Task. Drop the task. Generally, we tend to hold on to the tasks in our mind. We become action conscious. It's like the burden of the tasks makes the mind heavy. And when the mind is heavy, it's not able to experience the truth. It's like when the mind is only entangled in the world of actions, the world of tasks, it's as if the soul tends to become unconscious, unconscious of the truth. And when the soul is unconscious, it is then that rather than acting, the soul begins to react. And so an action becomes a reaction. And that's when the soul gets further entangled in the web of actions, the web of tasks. And so it's important to realize that as actors on this stage of life, it's important to perform the act in the right spirit, in the right awareness. And so when I drop the task, I can also then drop the mask of taking the self-respect from the action that I perform. When I realize that my only task is to stay in the truth, my only task is to be myself, and everything else just happens on its own. I'm just a facilitator. I'm not the doer. It allows the soul to really feel light. Otherwise, the soul comes under the burden of the actions. And when the soul is light, the soul can be itself. Under the pressure of actions, the soul tends to take its self-respect based on the actions. So even if the action is performed accurately, it may create a false identity, a false ego, and the soul can feel good based on whether the action was performed accurately or not. And that further creates entanglements in the story world. When we realize that the tasks, the actions all belong to the story world, the drama, and we as spiritual beings, we live in the dimension beyond any action. And when we take our mind to that state of silence, it's then that the mind can naturally connect with the source. And then the mind can naturally experience the truth. So let us take a few moments to drop all the tasks from the mind, make it very light, and experience the truth. As we sit comfortably and relax ourselves, we realize that all the tasks belong to this role world. As I play my part here in this drama, there are various tasks around the role. I also realize that as a spiritual being, my only task is to pay attention to the truth of my reality as a being of light, the truth of belonging to the divine, to the source, of being an actor here on the stage. That is my only task, and I take a moment to drop all the other tasks. As I drop off all the tasks, I come back to the truth of being in the presence of the divine in my home of light. My only task is to stay in this reality naturally. Everything else is happening in a foreign world, in the story world. In this moment, I allow all the tasks to fade away at a distance, allowing only this deep, ancient memory to awaken of I, the soul, living here in my truth. I live here with my eternal family of stars, soaked in the presence of the divine. I just need to be present here as I appreciate this beautiful reality, the presence of the divine allows me to experience myself. There's nothing that comes in between the self and the divine. I've come out from the world of doing to the realm of being, the realm of not doing anything, but just being myself, an eternal being of light, grounded in silence, in stillness. And this allows me to operate just by being myself. I feel being inside the cocoon of God's light. I feel completely absorbed in this light, not needing any external validation, just being completely content in being absorbed in this light. This world of silence is my reality. The world of actions down below is a temporary stage. I go there every now and then to just visit and then come back here in my dimension, in my home. Gently, as the time comes to return back on the stage, as I enter the world of actions, I realize that I am this actor. Even whilst performing the action, I don't forget the actor. I stay beyond the burden of the task, knowing that my only task is to stay in the truth. Om Shanti. Thank you.